Alright guys, what is up? It is Gnomes. I will be in another recorded game for the tournament. It's going to be Agirgis versus Fleshlessone. Here we'll see that it's UD versus FW. We have FW on the bottom hand side and UD on the top. Though, as we see, the game has been already going for a bit. I mean, they just got about to mid-fawn. I don't think it doesn't. My God, what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say it doesn't look like anybody's dead yet. So the fight has just started. So we can kind of already from this location see what we think is gonna happen. Well, we have this nice beater here with the Shoal Demon. We have the Resistance Physical coming with this guy, right? And this guy, most likely the Fire Elemental, has Damage Shield, Fire, and Fire Aura, so also very good melee. So all three very good melee champs versus Forsaken Waste, which is not really well known for its melee champs, right? I mean, they have okay ones. Like these two aren't horrible, but not in comparison to the faction that is meant for melee beaters, right? You don't want to really have this happen. You rather would have a maybe more so of a tanky front line with some guys in the back, more damage dealers. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's see how the fight goes. Let's just turn that sound off though. So sound is off just so I can talk better. But we see the Dark Shield, the Black Shield, Dark Shield, something like that. So that is a good help against these melee beaters. Ooh, there's the Shatter, though. Removes it right away. And gives Eviscerated to all his champions. 17 damage, 17. And that also gives Nora over to Agirgis. So he also, again, as you can see in the top right corner, you can see that he again got his Warbender out very early. Again, the aura will kill this Yeti here, but he won't get the Nora Globe. Agirgis won't get this Nora Globe that I can see, but he'll be damaging both. It looks, yeah, there's the Aura and the Eviscerated, so would have done even more. The Eviscerated came from that Shatter. We're gonna need to see a kill here from Fleshlessone if he wants to have any chance. But I don't know if Horrific Aura is up. If Horrific Aura is up, he can never even double tap, right? I'm thinking a double tap right now because he has Pummel and Berserker 3, so he can double tap. But if the thing is up, then he won't be able to. Yeah, Invigorate there, being pointed out by the Observer, which is Shovel Knight. So there's the Invigorate. It looks like he wants to get this kill, but thing is he has to assume, I'm pretty positive that the Horrific Aura will be up, right? Yeah, there it is. Because that was the only champion that could die here, so you always Horrific Aura there. And that's kind of like GG, right? Nothing, didn't kill anything. He wasted all his AP. He wasted Invigorate, and he's about to get beaten down. And we have the Aura from the Fire Elemental to pretty easily deal with the Skeleton as well. All right, there's a weaken, not bad. That kind of stops the Shoal Demon and the Warbender, so he gets his own Warbender out too now. Yeah, this is the one tap. He doesn't even need to hit again. He can just move if he wants. Doesn't even need to smack again if he doesn't want. Hits once and retreats. And then engages. So that'll be a kill on both the skeletons and some damage dealt to the Abomination. But that Abomination now would have to disengage if it wants to attack the... Ooh, look, that Aura is going to hit every single champion now. Or all the enemy champions. But yeah, the Abomination would have to disengage if he wants to attack the Shoal Demon. Because otherwise he's attacking a champion with Resistance Physical, right? All right, moves over. There's the Pummel now. And the Hex. He could have maybe looked at like an Essence Drain kill. But I'm not sure if he would have. Yeah, he wouldn't have had the Nora to get the Nora Globe. Or the AP, I mean. So it wouldn't have mattered. Because like, even if you Essence Drain here, you have to get the Nora Globe. Because Essence Drain is pretty expensive. So you need the AP to get the Nora Globe. So you don't like get behind when you get that kill. I don't think there's any hidden champions up. If there was a stealth champion, it would have already came out by now. That's like my only hope for Fleshlessone. Is like a stealth champion that's doing something that I don't know about, so it came a tiny bit late. Again, if you're against UD, I think you should be not being in the middle of the mid font. You should be at the way edge of the font, like as far away as possible, and just posturing very defensively. I don't think you should ever be like trying to 1v1 these champions. Like, these are all just meant to beat down, and that's what they're doing. They're just walking at you and smacking you. There's no fancy play whatsoever. There's no well thought out play. I mean, no offense, but there's nothing that's like really intelligent here. It's really just walk towards your enemy and smack. But it's working because all of his enemies, all of Agirgis' enemies are kind of just like staying in the middle font and trying to 1v1. Now it's 2 champions to 5. He's in range of this attack. He could maybe see if he can attack. He has to move away for 4 though. The disengage is 4 AP. So he can't attack the fire elemental. Oh, he has possess. Okay. So he can possess the fire elemental. Fear 3. Yeah, there's the possess. So he can now deal the aura damage to his enemy, and he can get into the font. That's not horrible. He can smack once, but he only has 11 damage as a thing. Because of the, he reduces his, like, the damage buff from the faction is gone. So only 11 damage. But the aura will do nicely. The aura will do 6 damage to Agirgis' champions. He summons a broken bones, or what's it called? Not broken bones, a mercenary. I think that champion's like 34 Nora, but it also like doesn't do anything, so there's no point in it. I think broken bones is always better no matter what. Whoa, you can sacrifice your champion when they're possessed. That's cool. 21 damage now because of the hunter or the life seeker, whatever it's called. The amount of Nora gen that Shoal Demon has done as well must be really high. He's hit like 5 times. Oh, going to that top font. Ooh, and the, oh my god. So he goes to the top font and he uses the, what's it called? It should be there. Demolish, right? Yeah, he uses Demolish. So he takes top font, or bottom font, sorry. He takes bottom font, takes mid font. And he has still 5 champions to 2. Is where he surrenders. There's like no way. Yeah, like I said, you need to know what your out is. I mean, Forsaken Waste, you know, historically always had a really bad time against UD. Because Forsaken Waste was always known as like the stall faction where they want to play slowly, right? And back in the day, you only had, I'm not sure if I said this, but you only had 20 runes in your rune dock. You didn't have 30. You only had 20. So back in the day, the Forsaken Waste bonus actually did way more. Because if you had a game that lasted 20 minutes, well, you were out of champion runes to deploy. Nowadays, by the time you don't have runes to deploy anymore, your other one is off a cooldown in like 1 to 2 turns. If you're playing 15 to 16 champions, maybe 17, you're always fine. Like, you're always okay because you can just deploy whatever just comes out next. So nowadays, the whole cooldown reduction that Forsaken Waste doesn't really work. But back in the day, when you only had 10 champions, let's say, and 10 spells, then a lot of the time, like most games, you would be out of champions by the end of the game, unless you play extremely conservatively or you had a lot of champions in your rune dock, yeah. But nowadays, you play with like 17, right? You play with like 15 to 17 champions, if not 18. So you're basically never out of a champion if you have like a good curve. Anyway, so that's game. Agirgis winning. Yeah, he just kind of moved forwards and killed everything. I think the whole play for the survival of Fleshlessone was kind of hinging off of that black shield. And once the black shield disappeared and we saw the double tap, it was just game after that, right? After that, everything just fell apart. He didn't have anything to hold against that Shoal Demon. So like I said, he shouldn't have moved up with those. He has first of all, you shouldn't be deploying 3 melee champions against UD. What he should have done is done what I said before. Have his champions far back, have one champion on that far tip of the font, and then just stay behind. And once the enemy moves in, like with 3 champions, just have your Bile Zombie with initiative, run in and kill everything. Or, like, blind everything. I think that's the play to beat UD if you're playing Forsaken Waste. But GG anyway.